I moved to Hawaii about 9 months ago, and when we first arrived, we felt really strongly that there was somebody who needed to be in our family. I made this video because I felt very strongly that women around the world needed to know that they could have beautiful labor and birth stories too. And I have taught a lot of people about pain-free childbirth, and when I became pregnant with our little sweet baby girl, I recognized that it was very important for me to share this message about birth, the message about pain-free childbirth, and about happiness, and about your life's purpose, and about changing the world in little ways that everybody needs to do. And we each have our own little ways where we need to change the world. This is a call to all women around the world to unite to reclaim their birth stories. I'm having a contraction right now. But anyways, whatever stage you're at, go ahead and enjoy it, because it's going to not last very long.
It's time for milligram seconds.
I think my water just broke. Yeah! Are you ready for the baby to go? Ready for the baby to go? Yeah. Hey guys, are you ready? This baby's gonna come out really soon. The contractions are like about a minute apart.
Wait, in a half hour?
About a minute apart, and they are about 30 to 40 seconds long. Water's still coming out, right? You ready to see your baby sis?
Yes.
And I think I might get in the water pretty soon. I was doing some chores around the house. The kids are cleaning their room. Hey guys, you clean up your room. But they're getting a little stronger, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get in the water pretty soon. We want to get in the water soon?
Yeah.
I don't know if you should be in the water though.
What?
Maybe not. Spreading out the cervix.
Mine is clearly
all right. So mine is like, I don't know. Was that like 30
the word
seconds,
about love
seconds?
and about pain-free childbirth and about the manifestation of our thoughts in the form of reality.
Well,
and the truth is that when we have positive thoughts about our reality, that is manifest in reality immediately upon thinking about it. And I am a living witness to that truth. And I can show you through my own birth and also through my life.
And you should be happy, and you should be laughing, and you should be joking around with your family members. This is the way that birth is meant to be. And you can have all the little people surrounding you if you want. You might not want them in the water. Unfortunately, our world, our planet, and women and men and families around us teach us that birth is meant to be painful. And the truth is that it's not.
Baby to come out. What? You can't wait for the baby.
I'm excited for the baby to come out. Should we dance the baby out? Let's dance the baby out.
Mommy, the baby will fall down if you dance it out.
Think the baby will fall? Aren't you going to catch the baby?
I can't.
I learned through one of my births about 6 births ago that it was really important to visualize the flower opening, that your cervix is actually very naturally created in order to open and to dilate painlessly. And I recognized that if I take deep breaths in very slowly, that it helps to open and dilate that cervix.
And I also recognized that my body was completely able to do this completely on my own. I think that my very first water birth was the most successful of my births because I was up all night taking care of my body, living in the moment, breathing into each contraction. And then I was going in and out of that water and in and out of the shower. And I woke up my husband about when I started to feel like I was in transition, about to push this baby out. And I woke up my family who was waiting.
Okay, so just had a really strong one, a little bit of pushing down. And so baby might be really close to coming.
Ready to see this beautiful baby. And then I delivered him 30 minutes later, and the midwives didn't arrive on time because I was in such a zone, such a beautiful, perfect, flowering zone that I just had no pain at all. And it was just amazing, like the most beautiful experience. And I can't help but share that experience with the world and to also teach the principles that are related to hypnosis, self-hypnosis and meditation, to train your mind to understand that pain is not a necessary part of birth.
I could jump for joy. I'm so happy I'm in labor right now. So excited. And I'm out in my backyard and I can hear the birds and the beautiful sky. It's the way to go. It's totally the way to go. So happy right now. Oh, so much worse. Wait. I'm not good at waiting.
Think about my daughter, and also that I'm delivering my second baby girl, and I recognize that women around the world need to know that their bodies are empowered, that they are powerful women, and their bodies are designed to do this naturally, this birth naturally. And I wanted to teach everyone about this, every woman on the planet, about the fact that their bodies are designed to do this.
So my lovely daughter, she's out here getting snacks. How cute she is. She got me snacks. She got me this dragon fruit. And these contractions are feeling fantastic.
And to empower them, not just in birth, but also in life, and also as mothers, and also as entrepreneurs, and as women who are going after their dreams, and to empower them to do whatever it is that they're inspired to do, and to live their lives to the fullest. And the principles that you use for childbirth are the exact same principles.
Now, remember to visualize the light coming from up above and dropping down through your body, and then lifting up your cervix and opening and dilating. And the light is extremely important to the dilation of your cervix. I love the fact that the entire time that I'm in labor, I feel this happiness come over me, and I'm enjoying the sky, and I'm enjoying the outside air and the Hawaiian breeze, and I'm just enjoying every part of the dilation of my cervix and the moments that I enjoy in labor. And having my kids surround me is a very natural and intentional thing for me. And though sometimes they can be a little bit distracting, it also brings this kind of joy into my heart, just seeing them nearby and knowing that they're there with me and they are my joy. What can I say more than this? That heaven descends when you deliver your babies. I have experienced it every single one of my births. And when I finally recognized that I had the personal power within me, and that all women have the personal power within them to deliver their babies naturally and painlessly, surrounded by the people that they love. At home, I obviously seized that. And
and I want to teach every woman around the world to do the same. One of my most favorite things about this labor is the amount of laughter and joy that I've experienced through the entire process, and all the playfulness and all the sweetness that I get to share, the connection that I get to share with my kids and my husband, and being here in the backyard waiting for this little beautiful being to come to us. This is my favorite part in my delivery process because I felt this urge to push, and so I called my little sweet boys over and the midwives over, and I began to push, and it must have been the pressure from everybody being around me that my contractions just kind of stopped, and I was just pushing, but I wasn't quite ready, and so I was just kind of bringing the baby's head down, and there was a lip in the way or something similar to that, and so my contractions just kind of stopped for about an hour, slowed down very, very slowly. My daughter had gone inside and missed the actual birth. She came back out, and here we are with our little sweet angel that had just been born. I delivered my placenta outside, and about 30 minutes later we were back in here about to cut the cord, and Charlotte is actually here to go ahead and do the cord cutting. This is her only sister, and it was a really, really special experience because Charlotte was my second born of 9, and we had 6 boys in a row after that, and so that is a lot of boys, and so it was a really special experience when she was able to cut the cord and to be here to hold her sister for the first time. It was very, very beautiful. And so I just wanted a word of caution to recognize that sometimes you just need a little more space, and the midwives recognized that and gave me a little bit more space, and unfortunately I allowed a little bit of fear to creep in, and that actually slowed my contractions down. I believe it was the fear itself because I was trying to push and I wasn't delivering, and there was a lot of pressure from everyone around me. And so sometimes as women we need to have that space because we are mammals, and mammals tend to go into hiding when they're delivering their babies, female mammals, and I just needed a little more space, and eventually my contractions started back up again and stronger, and I was able to remove all my fear through some meditation and prayers that my husband and I did, and that once the fear was removed, I was able to fully dilate once again and push my baby out, and the experience was fantastic. It was the sun had gone down and the stars were beginning to come out, and I was laying on my side just being held by my husband, and I began to push my baby out, and unfortunately it's not caught on camera because my daughter went back inside with the kids to try to calm everything down, and she missed it, and I was sad that it's not on camera, but I'm really happy though that I have these precious memories and these precious moments to share. I used to question a lot of things about my power as a woman and as a mother, since as mothers we tend to be at home with these children of ours, and I used to question my own divinity and my own personal power, and I have since learned that my power is incredible, and so is yours. And the power of a woman who is in labor and about to deliver her baby is the most magical of all, and she unites with her baby to deliver her baby, and it's the biggest miracle that we experience on this planet, I believe. And never underestimate your own personal power, your own personal divinity, and your own beauty. Thanks. Isn't she perfect? She's my little precious little baby girl. Yes, she is. I'm so excited that she's here. Oh my gosh, it's the best day of our lives having her come. I can't even describe how yesterday was the best day of our lives. Like, the kids were just so excited, and they said it was the best day of their lives to have her come. She doesn't even know how precious she is yet, but she's so precious. We love her so much. Yes, we do. She's so soft. She's so soft. I have often wondered what would happen if us women around the world decided to unite together to form an alliance or an allegiance against sadness, against depression, against self-doubt, against those who tell us that we can't do something as beautiful as have a pain-free delivery, or fight against forces that try to change the way that we view families, or the way that we perceive ourselves within the family and our own personal value. And I really do believe that throughout history there's been so much pressure put on women to be perfect in every way, having perfect houses and perfect children, and to behave perfectly in their relationships. And the pressure is so intense, and yet here we are, living proof that we are amazing just as we are, beautiful and amazing and perfect just as we are. Sometimes people have asked me why I have so many children. And though they don't say it in that many words, they ask me things like, are you going to have any more kids? And it was when our little sweet heiress, Khaleesi Bell, came to us. We actually knew the day we conceived, because she actually inspired us to bring her into the world. And I didn't ever want to leave any child that was mine behind. And when we found out that we were pregnant with a girl, it was complete miracle for us. We felt very, very strongly that she was a miracle. And we are so in love with this little baby girl. And we feel that when your family is complete, and you need to make sure that you don't leave any of your children behind, because they are precious and beautiful and angelic, and we love every single one of them equally. And she is so precious to us. She's the only girl, our only little baby girl, for so long, and we are so grateful for her every single moment that we get to spend with her. And the little bonding moments that each one of our children have with her, it is clear to us that we were meant to have her, and she's our little angel. Please subscribe to the Happiness Resort Project. We are a retreat that we offer for personal change for families and women around the world, and we donate our proceeds to help fund those who cannot afford to come to the week-long retreats.